So in my own little Dickensian drama, I fell asleep. I was visited by ghosts. I awoke, as I do, in a fit of claustrophobia. Now, claustrophobia, as you know, is the fear of Santa Claus. And if you listen to my previous segment, you know why that man scares me. I heard quite a clatter and went out to the kitchen where I saw this disheveled homeless man dressed as Santa. And I said, what are you doing in my kitchen? He said, no, sit down. I have a gift for you, my son. I have a gift. And he handed me a small square of paper and told me to put it in my mouth, which I did, because that's what one does in those situations. And things got a bit weird from there. I said, Santa, you have the right idea. You only visit people once a year. And he said to me, you know why Christmas is just like your job? I said, Christmas is like my job. He said, yeah, the fat guy in the suit takes all the credit when you do all the work. So, oh, Santa, this is quite a magical night. Wait, and my wires were getting crossed. I was like, wait, are you a knight? And he said, no, my son. A knight slays the dragon, but I'm dragging the sleigh. I was like, wow, that is just plain awful. That's perhaps the worst joke I've ever heard. He said, you're getting older when I, Santa Claus, start looking young to you. And I said, I feel that way with Bob Hope. He doesn't seem that old. Martin Luther King Jr., he's now what appears to be a youngish man. Einstein, still old as crap. I said, why are you so jolly? You don't even have a belly like a bowl full of jelly. And he said, well, it's because I know where all the naughty girls live. I said, wow, so you're like the Yelp of herpes. He said, no, that's Tinder you're thinking of. No, I'm like the dirty, stinky hobo of Christmas. I said, well, that's great. He said, look, I'm just like a Christmas tree. My balls are strictly ornamental. And then he looked at me and said, Brian? I said, whoa, how do you know my name? He goes, no, I've been going through your mail for a half hour. Brian, what's your Christmas wish? And I told him straight up, my wish is to interview Santa Claus. And he said, well, fine, let's do it. Let's hop in my sleigh and go. I said, frankly, I'm tripping balls as shit right now. So I think this is probably, what? Let's do it. Let's hop outside. I'm all about it. And as we flew out, just as we were starting to get off the ground, we looked over at the Grand Plaza and we saw there was a chess wizard convention in town, whatever, chess masters. They were being played. And all we could hear was the sound of chestnuts boasting in an open foyer. But then Santa took me to the North Pole. To be continued in the next segment.